Hi, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be working on this Land Rover Defender. We are going to be refurbishing the brake calipers. They're a standard colour at the moment, just bare metal, and they're going to be going in this nice blue synthetic enamel colour. I'll show you the paint code there. So whilst these are off, the front wheels need a refurb because they've got curbing around the edge of them. They're a very expensive, nice set of wheels. So first of all, we'll put the car in the jacking mode because it's air suspension, and then we'll get the wheels off. So to put these in jacking mode, you have to have the ignition on, put the suspension down to low, push and hold it, and it locks it in position. So it's on low mode now and the suspension is locked. So that's it, it's done. So the caliper is already really clean and rust free, but we'll give it a go over with the wire brush first. Then I will put some panel wipe on it to remove any greases, oils or dirt, and then we'll get it masked up. Already in really good condition just from how they come out of the factory. They're just in a bare smooth metal. I always just put a plastic sheet around it all first so it covers the majority, tuck it in all the gaps, and then go round with your masking tape straight away. You can see now I've put that around, it's covered the majority of things. It's just the smaller details now, the bleed nipple, round the backs, and making sure it's all secured into place. Then just before I paint, I'll give it a wipe with a panel wipe. This is just the way that I do it. I cover it all fully first and then just use a tool just to push it all in there, push these excess bits, tuck them all fully in, just like that. I'll get my words out, like this. And then I'll push this all in place then in a moment. And that's it. If you look, when you push it all in, it gives you a nice seal all the way around it. There's no wind at all today, but if it was a bit breezy, I'd probably put a sheet over this whole entire section just to stop any overspray at all, but there's no wind in the air, so the likelihood of it going up here is next to nil. So this panel wipe's just going to remove any greases or oils that are on the caliper before we begin spraying. Could also use brake cleaner. Doesn't matter what you use as long as it just removes any contaminants that are on there before paint. Right, are we all covered up? Satisfied with that? Let's go.
Whereabouts do you get your paint from?
A place in Harlow called Leonard Brooks. Brooks Paints. They custom mix any colours you want and as much as you want as well.
Yeah,
really good, recommend them.
a couple of mine before, haven't you?
Yeah. Where is it? What's the area it's in?
It's in the town centre near the hospital.
Near the hospital, yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to lay a light coat down on it first. So just a light dusting over it first. As you can see, it's got excellent coverage, the paint.
Has that got a slight sparkle in it as well?
No, there's no metallic in this. Yeah, it's just this really high gloss. We'll let that stick now. In the sun, it's going to take no time, then we'll build up the coats. So whilst that first coat's drying off, going to give the wheel a good clean and thorough decontamination, because this is one of the ones that need a refurb. So I'm just using a citrus degreaser first. Get it all around on the tyres. And we'll spin it round. We'll give it a spray over with this first. Rinse it, and then I'll put the iron fallout remover on.
What's that stuff that's right on there?
A iron fallout remover. This one's by G-Technic. It's the stuff that turns to like a bloody red colour as it dissolves the iron particles on the wheels. But whilst we've got them off and this is having a refurb, it don't look like these wheels have had much love in the barrels of them, so it's the perfect time to get them up to scratch. We'll spray this on, let it work for 2-3 minutes, and then we'll work it in, give them a thorough clean and rinse off. And there we go. You see, we've got a completely contaminant-free wheel now. 100% clean, which is great. We'll get this dried off, and I'll start down the sanding work, getting this ready for refurb. But first of all, let's give them calipers another coat. Just giving it a light rub down with a bit of 240 first to take out the deeper scuffing. And then we'll build up our grades. So I'm just sanding them down, the curbing, as much as I possibly can. Just working my way around the wheel. They haven't got to be perfect, these. They haven't got to be perfect. It's just so that the main marks are all out of them, and there's not great big gouges all the way around the rim. Obviously, if you wanted them to be perfect, all the tyre would come off, they'd be fully stripped first and then powder coated, because that is the way to get them done. But for small little smart repairs, this is absolutely fine. I'm just running a bit of masking tape around in the gap. That's a beautiful finish you get with this paint. I normally do 3 coats with this, 3 lighter coats, but it looks as if it's pretty much there now. I'll let that dry, see how it looks. So I'm just giving this a bit of time to dry. I've put in on the 2nd coat now. And afterwards we'll finish it off with a matte lacquer. Go, let that dry off. So just going to give it a single coat now of the matte lacquer. And there we go, we'll let that dry, then we'll get it put back on the car. So if you do like these kind of videos, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Anything you'd like to see, drop it in the comments section. Any questions, you know where to put them. So we're round to the back now. Just slacking off the bolts first, and we'll get it lifted up. Right, so I've got it all masked up now, everything's covered. Pushed all the tape into all the sections. We'll give it a wipe down first, same as we did on the front, and then we'll begin getting the colour on there. It's amazing how much painting something as small as calipers changes the look of a vehicle. I think really sets off your wheels for one, and when you'll see at the end when we show you the whole side profile how much these stick out and how much it adds to the car. Right, one more bit of tape. So that's a wrap, guys, on the Defender. It's all done. As you can see, we painted all 4 of the calipers in the shade of blue. We've refurbished the front 2 alloys. A massive thank you to Woodland Prestige for letting us film this. This car is actually currently up for sale, if anyone's interested. Don't be afraid of giving something like this a go yourself. If you've got time at the weekend or something like that, follow the steps that I showed you and it will come out good. If you are within our area, within the Essex area, any comments or questions, just ask me. I can come to you to do this as well if you don't feel confident. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you can. That would be great, it helps out a lot. And I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.